Imagine this. A massive solar farm is coming to your town. You're thinking, this could be a huge change to our community. Here's what usually happens next. The developer hosts a few required public meetings, listens to concerns, maybe tweaks the plan, and then the city decides. Your chance to weigh in? 3 minutes at a microphone. But there's another way this can go. It's called a Community Benefit Agreement, or CBA, and it's exactly what it sounds like. A CBA is a legally binding contract, often between a developer and local governments or community groups. Think labor unions, neighborhood associations, environmental advocates. They come together and say, okay, if this project's happening, here's what we need. Jobs, housing, parks, maybe even cash for a community fund. And in return, the community agrees to support the project, or at least not legally oppose it. Right now, California is ramping up to provide 7 gigawatts of additional clean energy every year until 2045. This will mean more solar and wind projects being built across the state. These projects can reshape entire landscapes and the communities around them. A single solar farm can cover 100 acres. So it's understandable that local residents would have some concerns. In response, California policymakers are looking to CBAs to help ensure that the benefits of new infrastructure are shared. In fact, state law now requires CBAs for certain large renewable energy projects. On paper, CBAs sound like a win-win. Communities get benefits, developers get accelerated approvals. Everyone wins. Except it's a little bit more complicated than that. Question number 1. Who's the community? CBAs are negotiated by groups, but which ones? Were they elected? Do they really represent the people who live there? Question number 2. Bribes or justice? Benefits offered too early can feel a little like a payoff. Offered too late, and they feel meaningless. There's a very small window to get it right. Question number 3. What's the power balance? Wealthier or well-organized communities can negotiate stronger deals than under-resourced ones. And when that happens, CBAs might actually deepen inequality instead of addressing it. And here's the twist. Even with all this attention, no one really knows yet if CBAs work. Do they make residents happier and better off? Do they speed up development? What happens when negotiations fail? There's a lot we still need to learn. At their best, CBAs show promise. They can potentially deliver real benefits for real people, jobs, housing, parks, and give residents a chance for meaningful input into the decisions that affect them while moving clean energy development forward. But as California races to supply clean energy for all its residents, the real question isn't whether communities should have power. Of course they should. It's how to make sure that power is real, shared, and actually helps build the essentials California needs.